Hi, my name is Ed Uthman. I'm a retired physician living in Houston, Texas. This is a very sad day for me, and in fact, I kind of have the hollow feeling in my chest that I typically feel when I'm going to a funeral. In this case, I have not lost a loved one, but I am losing something that has meant a lot to me for almost 60 years. And that is my relationship to scouting. It used to be called the Boy Scouts of America, and it's now called Scouting America. Right now I'm in the parking lot of the regional headquarters of Scouting America, and I'm here to turn in my Eagle Award, which I received in 1967. So there's a medal and the certificate that was given to me and that I've had and kept all this time. Scouting has had its ups and downs in the last 60 plus years, and I've stuck with scouting through the downs because I always thought it had a lot to offer. At this point though, I think things have gone too far and I'm going to have to sever my relationship with scouting. This really comes down to the Scout Law. You're probably familiar with the 12 points of the Scout Law. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Now, a few of us are all 12 of those things all of the time. In fact, maybe nobody is, but the Scout Law is a highly aspirational guide to a successful and happy life, in my opinion, and it's certainly served me well, even though I can't say that I've lived up to every point at all times. But Scouting America itself, to promote the Scout Law to the boys in scouting, needs to follow those same points. And recently it has failed dismally to do so. And what I'm referring to is the so-called Secretary of War of the United States, Pete Hegseth, has targeted scouting for one of his pogroms, and in this case he's after scouting's program of diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI. My feeling has always been that DEI is not a new concept, and in fact, if you put all the points of the Scout Law together, DEI is an emergent property of the Scout Law, because when you start being courteous and kind to people and friendly to people, you will start behaving in a way that is essentially what DEI promotes. So when the word DEI, or the acronym DEI, came out, it was nothing new to me, and I felt like it was something that I was always for and had been for since I was a scout back in the 1960s. But I guess that's not the way that Scouting America sees it. Hegseth apparently demanded that scouting get rid of all of its DEI efforts, and in particular to get rid of a merit badge called Citizenship in Society. And this is a badge that was required for the Eagle rank. So if you want to be Eagle, you had to get this as well as several dozen other badges. And it's I read the requirements, and they're very loose, but it's simply about listening to people from different walks of life and who come from different backgrounds and learning about the challenges they face, which I think is just being a decent human being. I don't think there's anything radical or weird about it. And they put this merit badge in, but Hegseth apparently targeted that, demanded they take it out. Scouting America did in fact capitulate and took it out. And when you go look at their website, there's really no explanation for why they did, although when you read the background, it's pretty clear why they did. Anyway, that was enough for me. A scout is brave and a scout is kind. But Scouting America, you are neither one right now. So I'm going to give you back this award that you gave me, and the certificate signed by President Johnson. That was Lyndon, not Andrew, by the way. I've been around for a long time, but not that long. And at the same time, I'm optimistic that scouting will see the error of its ways and will turn around. And when it does, it will once again have my support. So I wish you all a good day, and I'm having a sad one, but I'll get over it. Take care, everybody.